This is El St. John, along with me, my son Ben.
Hello and welcome, sexy, strong soul creators.
Okay, my dear friends, Ben, we're going to tell the story of your Auntie Sonia. We've got her permission
Awesome.
on how she manifested the love of her life.
Awesome.
Okay, Paul, that's his name, Paul. He was, he had been her high school sweetheart up in Mexico, okay? So by the time that she landed here in Southern California without him, years had gone by, you know, and they had been girlfriend and boyfriend for some time, for some years, and he left her to be with someone else, okay? Another girl, another woman, third party. So what my sister-in-law did, your auntie, she came here to Southern California, heartbroken, crying, just really, really down, really depressed for days and days and days. By then, I had already manifested your dad back. I was already married to your father. And I remember that, you know, I just felt so bad for her. I wanted to help her out. I had previously, before manifesting your dad, I had previously put to practice, you know, the law of attraction. I had manifested my dream job, and later on, I'll be talking to, you know, I'll be sharing that story of job. Any job you want, you can get, okay? It really is only up to us, okay? I had manifested that. I had manifested passing my, you know, my exit exams in high school using the law of attraction and entering, okay? Entering college using the law of attraction.
Yes.
Okay, so, and I've told you these stories over and over and over. I must sound like a broken record to you when it comes to, especially the school part, okay?
But you know, those are lessons. Those are lessons that my mom and myself learned from, because the law of attraction does work.
Exactly, and now
does
they're
work.
testimonies. Okay,
Exactly.
lessons that turn into testimonies, and we want to hear your testimony
Yes,
as well.
comment down below.
Okay, since I feel like I'm not, there we go. Is that better?
Yes.
Right there. Okay, anyways, my dear friends, this is what went on with my sister-in-law, Sonia. This is how she manifested the love of her life. She had been with him for some time, okay? And all of a sudden, here comes another girl. He falls into the trap of this other woman, okay? Heartbreaks my sister-in-law. In tears, she leaves her country, comes down this way to try to forget him, but finds out she loves him. You know, she's heartbroken, she's depressed, she's crying, and the pattern's going on and on and on. One day, you know, her and I sat down, and I felt so bad for her. And I tell her, well, what is it that you want to do?
Right.
And she said, there's not much I can do. He left me for someone else. So I can't do anything. That's what she told me. That's why she was so down, so depressed, and totally in tears. And that's when I tell her, if that's what you believe, that's exactly what you will receive. No hope in you getting your loved one back. And she looks at me like if I had 3 heads. What do you mean? I mean, he dumped me, she says. Yeah, but do you want him back? She says, of course I do. That's, you know, that's why I'm so down. I feel like just very heartbroken.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, well, back in those days, I used to call the step back method the 0 do. That's what I used to call it. In other words, 0 thinking of him. He's okay. The loved one is okay. Okay? She looked at me like, okay, explain to me. Tell me. How can I get him back? Okay, I said to myself, I thought, Sonia, you would never ask. Here we go. This is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to do. And this is what you're going to do. I set out 3 things for her to do. Number 1, step back method. But back in those days, I used to call it the 0. Don't do anything, okay? Step back method. Okay, you're going to forget about the crying. You're going to stop crying. You're going to tell yourself that you are fine. You are going to start smiling to life again. You are going to have fun. And everywhere that we would go, my husband and I, we would take her along with us. You know, we would go to those attractions. You know, we have all these parks here in Southern California. We would go there. We would go to the movies. We would go to dinner. If we had the time, we would go any nice happy weekend activity. Let's go to the beach, let's go to the park, let's go for a walk. Okay, we even found her a job. Okay, she started working as a part-timer in a house, helping this lady out. Okay, she was making her own money. She was successful. Remember, she didn't speak English, so, you know, sometimes that's a little tough. But anyways, she was making her own money. She had her job, and she was, you know, she was on the road to manifesting her loved one back. Okay, so now I tell her, you start doing affirmations. And the best part about doing affirmations is start believing it.
Exactly.
What is it that you want from this guy? And she was so afraid that he was going to be married to this other girl. Okay, because from what she had heard when she was still in her country was that, oh, they were madly in love. That's exactly why she was dumped for this other girl by the name of Jadira. We're just going to call her Jadi. Okay, just so, you know, so we don't get too with the names. So I tell her, you know, well, start believing that you have him.
Exactly.
See yourself in your hometown, by him, with him, talking to him. But how could that be? That's not true. Well, that's the magical part about the law of attraction. That's when you gotta have faith and believe it. Because if you don't believe it, nobody else is gonna believe it for you.
Exactly.
All of us, we're busy trying to manifest and keep going with our lives. You know, so, you know, get yourself, the good thing was is that her and I were on the same page. So that's why it's so important, my friends, to get yourself a good backup team, a support team. If you're gonna tell someone, and we're gonna make a special video on this, okay? Be aware on who you tell your manifestation plans to. Okay, I was on the same page with her. Not even her own brother knew. Okay, my husband, he didn't even know what was going on. I mean, it was just something that the two of us were working on. Okay, and I would say she's the very first person I ever coached. I'm sorry. Coached. Okay. And okay, now, you know, we would go, okay, step by step. Now you're going to do this. Now you're going to, you know, you're going to leave them over there. You're going to do the step back method. You're going to, and now that you're happy and you're full of goodness, you're going to start doing affirmations. And now you're going to visualize. And now you're going to meditate. Okay, my friends, I would say about 5-6 weeks had gone by, okay, when she gets a phone call from a friend of her ex-boyfriend, the man she was in love with, the man who had given her the boot, just to say hello, which was really strange. Really strange, because who the heck is going to spend, back in those days, okay, international phone calls were so expensive.
Yes,
Oh my goodness, back in those days, I mean, it's not like now that we can connect to anyone, through all these apps and all these platforms. And it's so easy, and we send a text and it's there within seconds, and we connect, and phone calls are not that expensive. Maybe I don't know, thank goodness we have all these platforms, right? We have Facebook, we have YouTube, we have Instant Go, you guys name it, we've got it, and it's really accessible, right? Back in those days, it was just dial and pay, by the minute, and good luck. If you spend too much talking, the bill would reflect it. But anyways, that's, she gets this phone call. Okay, there we go. We started to see the light. We started to see a series of events going on, okay? Series of events, coming towards you, because by then she wasn't crying anymore. She was allowing her manifestation to step back into her life. Okay? And then a week later, here comes his phone call. He was missing her.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
Paul, that's his name, okay? Now her husband, okay? They have 3 kids. One of them is older than Ben, the other one is younger than Ben, and then they have a little one, a younger one, teenager by now, okay? It's been about 30, almost 30 years, okay? A little less. But anyways, she got married to him. She went back. Everything I told her, from now on, from the moment that you are now affirming, that would be like step number 3, that you are affirming and you are feeling that goodness birthed inside of you every morning and every evening. Okay, whatever comes into your mind, whatever good idea sounds good and gives you those chills of goodness, go ahead and do.
Exactly.
Take action.
Exactly.
Take action.
That's the most important thing.
Receive. Allow to receive. Okay? And everything worked out. Everything fell into place. In fact, she was pregnant before she got married. Waiting for the child of the man she loves.
There you go.
Okay? You can change it in a minute.
Yes, you can.
Whatever it is that you want.
Exactly.
Bottom line, she manifested her loved one back. Okay? Because she really wanted to. She got away from the negative people. I'm telling you, not that my husband, her brother, was negative. It's just that sometimes people don't understand, and it's easier for them to say, you know what, just drop it. Let him go. Let her go. And it hurts. It hurts. So watch out who you share your manifestation plans with. Okay? But anyways, bottom line with my sister-in-law, Ben's auntie. She got married to him, has lived a wonderful life, okay? And she manifested. She believed. She got a hold of herself. That depression she brought, she shook it off, okay? And turned it around into manifesting her loved one back. Remember, her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend was so in love with that other woman, third party, okay? And things didn't look all that good for my sister-in-law, especially because she left. She came over here to the United States. So she left the road wide open for that other girl to win. Maybe we could use that word. But her belief, okay, got her
strengthened.
Exactly, and that's what got her to marry her loved one.
Exactly.
It can happen to you as well, my
Exactly.
dear friends.
Yes, take this as a great example how
This
strength,
is a true story.
Exactly.
She allowed us to talk about it, okay? I wanted her to come with us, but you know, she says, no, I don't speak English, and I'm, you know, people get a little shy in front of cameras.
Yeah.
But anyways, you know, this is my sister-in-law, Ben's auntie, okay?
Exactly.
And yeah,
it
wonderful
can happen.
person,
It can
okay?
happen, and give it that importance, give it that confidence, give it, you know, you're giving the universe
you're allowing it.
faith. Exactly. You know,
you're allowing
trust.
it. Exactly.
You know, give the law of attraction, the universe, trust. Because honestly, that will open doors to allow your manifestation to come sooner.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. The sooner you start working on it, the sooner your manifestation comes to you.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're gonna leave you with that.
Yes.
And leave us your comments down below.
Yes.
Check us out on Facebook.
Yes.
On Twitter, on Instagram, on
Periscope. As well.
And also, you may visit our website
at roseforasoul.com.
Okay, so from a sweet spot, namaste.
Yes, namaste. Hello, strong soul creators. Our daily rose quote of the day is, just keep your conscious mind busy with expectation of the best, by Dr. Joseph Murphy. All right, namaste.